Hey, this is Pam Perry, your PR coach. I want to tell you about the Pam Perry mentoring program. And this is kind of like a problem, I think, for someone who has been in a career for about 20 plus years. And they have a lot of information. And pretty much there's a lot of information that has to do with PR marketing. And so one day I said, I want to die full of all this stuff. I want to die empty. You heard Les Brown talk about that in Miles Moore. I want to die empty. So I want to make sure that all the information I have in my head about PR marketing and branding is really released to people that really are interested in taking their brand, their book, or their business to the next level. Voila, the PR mentoring program. That is it. So you can see from the testimonials below how people just really, really love it. And I always over deliver. Well, first of all, who is Pam Perry anyway? Well, like I said, I've been in this career for many years. Started out journalism major, advertising major, spent a career, almost a decade at the Detroit Free Press as a writer and also an advertising sales copywriter and salesperson. And then after that, I worked in radio there roughly about 5 years. I'm going to tell my age in a few, about 5 years working there. And I started a nonprofit organization while I was working in radio called Blacks in Advertising, Radio and Television. Grew to thousands of people. We gave out scholarships to those students that wanted to do communication careers. Had a really, that part, just a sideline, had a little bit to do with my calling more so than really the organization, because years later I then go to those same type of people and put together programs and speakers and really help authors. I had George Fraser at one of our first career conferences. Terry Williams, who has since become my mentor, also was at one of those career conferences. Keith Scales was there. Anyway, that's just a side note. From there, working in radio, doing the nonprofit, I really enjoyed really what I call promoting things that were positive. So consequently, I then started working with Joy of Jesus. Gave you a little bit about ministry marketing, right? And then I moved to the public relations director of the Salvation Army for the Eastern Michigan Division. Did that for roughly about a decade as well. And then I went and opened up my own company, Ministry Marketing Solutions. But all this has to do with you from the standpoint that you see I've had experience with newspapers, radio, and then also too, I became a producer for a Christian television network, and I did that as well. So newspapers, radio, and television. Now this is all pre-internet. This is all even pre-MySpace. So what happened is after I decided to open up Ministry Marketing Solutions, working with churches, working with authors, working with Christian authors, working with a lot of the publishing houses from Moody to Zondervan to Harrison House to Harvest House, working with T.D. Jakes, working with Bill Winston, Dr. Sujay, Pat Bailey, Taffy Dollar, mostly Miles Monroe, all of the African-American, quote unquote, gospel superstars, right? And I did their promotions for their books. Fast forward, at this point, the publishing houses really weren't publishing as many books like they were, because something called Amazon really started really taking, and self-publishing really started taking off. So at that point, that's when I said, authors can really publish their own books, and I help people do that. This program shows you how to do that. That's like one of the first resources on how to write your book, and then how to promote your book by building your platform. And so this whole mentoring program has to do with really building your platform, building your brand. How do you connect with social media? How do you actually learn how to leverage your email marketing? All of the things that I've learned over the years, and put it in a format so it's one capsule so that you can find. The videos are in there, the templates are in there, the resources are in there. I looked in there and it was like, for one, there were 16 little mini workbooks that you can take in chunk sizes, download them, put them, to the side, and actually have your own home study course. Very interactive. You can ask me questions at any time. That's one of the things that I really want to do. But I really map out for you how, what I call over my career and over my educational training, how to really take a strategy and really implement it. Because it's not enough just to have the information. I'm very action oriented. So I give you all of the templates and all of the resources that you need to really get activated to do what you need to do. So part of the mentoring program, you have access to me by asking questions in our private Facebook group, and I do it via video. You also have access to the other people in the group so that you can connect with them. And then also too, you have the videos in there, and then there's teleclasses that I upload from time to time as well that are new. But this program is so robust. It's almost like you're going to a university, but you're going to just find that it's so very consumable where you'll be able to understand it. Because I try to make things, I'm a for real person. I try to make things very, very simple for you so you can do it. So you read the testimonials, you'll understand that I over deliver. I've helped people who started with an idea who are now their full-time author. I had someone who basically now is a full-time speaker. Speaking of speakers, as you know, I publish Speakers Magazine. Yes, so that's one of the things too. You go to speakersmagazine.net. So again, like I said, radio, TV, and print, that's my love. Helping other people get to the next level, that's what I'm called to do. So the Pam Perry Mentoring Program is something that I put together very affordable so that if you are in a position to say, I really want to learn how to do this right, no fluff. I'm not going to say like in 30 days you're going to be like a millionaire or 30 days you're going to be on Oprah. This is something that where there is no overnight success, but I will guarantee success. Okay, there's not going to be overnight, depending on how much you work. I think there's Renee Beavers. Her video is down there. She went through the mentoring program and she loved it. She actually consumed all the information and now has her own television show in Atlanta. So you'll get like 9-point media strategy. You'll learn how to write a press release. You'll learn how to pitch, how to network, how to leverage social media. Now, for those baby boomers out there, I don't want you to feel afraid like, oh my God, this is just too much. It is not too much. It really isn't. It is very consumable. Like I said, the information is very so that you can learn it at your own pace. And that's one reason I'm your mentor. And one of the things I'm called to do is making sure that you understand all the information that's in there. Okay. So it's $197 a month. If you were to hire me as your publicist, as your VIP coach, it will be 10 times as much. So this is very affordable, but you do it at your own pace. So that way you can have the type of time that you put into it. You understand it. If you have any questions, I'm in the Facebook group and we hash it out. We cut it up, chop it up, and you are good to go. All right. So that's it. That is what it is. Pam Perry Mentoring.com. And I'm your PR coach. Any questions, you make sure that you let me know. But there are tons of resources in there. Golden gems, video, audio, however you want to read, and also written things. So you have it for those that want to just hear things, those who want to watch things, and those who want to read things. It's something for everybody and tons of it in there. So I'm really, really proud of this program. I love it. I love the results that people are getting with it. And it is one of those things where it's like, that was a God idea. Yep, it sure was. It was a God idea. So let me know how you enjoy it. Go on and get it. $197 a month. Okay. No contract. Anytime, if you want to leave it, fine. But I would say you should probably stay with it for at least 6 months in order to get it. It took me about almost 3 decades to get this information. I think it may take you more than a month to really learn what I know. Okay. All righty. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. God bless.